Okay. We're trying it again. Planning with planners. While we're waiting, just thought I'd show this. My eye mask. Reclaiming my time. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Margaret. Oh, gosh. The door is open. I have to leave the door open for the Wi-Fi. Hi, Michelle. Anthony. Hi, Maddie. Oh, my gosh. Kevin is my assistant today. So tonight, we're talking about planning with planners. Okay, Maddie. Hi, Nicole. Shakira. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, planning with planners.
Okay, continue.
This is an incredible idea.
Hi. Oh, Nikki, I left your shoes at the church.
When you plan with planners,
your plans get made.
Right. And
that's what happens.
And you plan
Kizzy.
Love.
Oh, wait, she just said it seems to be frozen.
No, we're good.
We release it now in Jesus' name. It's released in Jesus' name. When you plan with planners, all of your plans will be what?
Planned.
And
that's how it works.
And if you have no plan, your planner will make your plan before you even plan it.
And then according to your plan will be made.
Oh, Maddie, that's prophetic.
Yeah.
That's anointed. Maddie, can you just lead us in a word of prayer right now?
No.
Okay. Love you guys. Listen, Pastor Mona tries to act like she doesn't enjoy when we come in. And look at her right now. Look at her.
Why are you rolling your eyes? It's so rude.
Because I'm very serious about this.
And so are we.
No, I'm very
Yo, what's up, Lorenzo? What up, man? Yo, give me some hearts if y'all want Pastor Matt in the room.
That's one.
No.
We're all good.
Thanks a lot, guys. Now I feel like my plan has been foiled.
So now we're going to reclaim our time.
Reclaim our time.
We're reclaiming our time. Hey, Brother Pierre. So tonight we're going to be talking about planning with planners. And, excuse me, Maddie.
You're so comfortable.
Love, you should talk about making sure that people know to lay hands and bless their kids. That they should plan that.
Kevin, come here. Let me lay hands on you.
Yeah,
okay.
Kevin needs prayer.
I'm gonna bless.
Okay,
Let me
guys.
bless my daughter.
Oh, it keeps saying error loading. Maddie, what's going on?
I don't know. Ow!
Ow! Bring the Wi-Fi thing closer.
Let me. It has nothing to do with that.
What does it have to do with? So we're technical difficulties. We're working it out. Tracy, just keep letting me know what it says. But
right here.
okay. So tonight we're talking about planning with planners. And there's a few planners. Kizzy, you actually sent me. Oh, good. Kizzy actually sent me a link to her planner. So Kizzy, if you're still on, if you can put it on so that everyone can see, because I said it last time when I talked about planners, is that I am not the authority of planners. I just want to show you what I use and what works for me. And anybody who has tips, if you can write it, because like I said last time, my goal and why I want to do this is that I have lots of information. Hey, Emily. Hey, Nanette. I have lots of information and I just want to share it. So I'm just one person that uses planners and I use it in a way that works for me. And so I'm just sharing what works for me, but using a planner is a very personal experience. But the main thing is to manage your time for success. So there's a few things that I just want to show this again. Reclaiming our time. That's what we're talking about today. We're reclaiming the time, hi Miss Wilma, that the Lord has given us. And we are committing ourselves to, in this year of 2018, in the Jewish calendar, it's the year 5778, which is the year of the open door. We are using our time wisely so that we can be as successful as we possibly can be. So before we get started, I just want to talk about, just give you these 8 habits in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. There are really 7, but a couple of people have added an 8th habit. So the first one is to be proactive. That's what we're doing tonight. We're taking responsibility for our lives, and we're saying, hey, there are only so many hours in a day, and we're going to make sure that we schedule them. But even in scheduling, I believe that if you heard me on Thursday, because everything was going like awry on Thursday, it's like we still, as much as we schedule, we have to leave like a little bit of flexibility, right? Yes, 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 Sheree. Hey, Suzaline. So habit 1 is be proactive. Habit 2, and I talked about this on Thursday as well, is begin with the end in mind. Like, what do you want the end of your life to look like? A lot of thought leaders say, if you were to write your obituary, then, how's it looking on yours?
It was looking good.
It's fine? Okay. If you were to write your obituary, then that's kind of like beginning with the end in mind. Hey, Tish, if you begin with the end in mind, then it helps you define your mission and your goals in life. Habit number 3, first things first. Yes, Pauline, flexibility is key, because sometimes, you know, we can have our whole day scheduled out and then something happens, and I can't say this enough. I feel like, hey, Suzaline, I feel like there is this whole matter of it's all or nothing. And my favorite line, it's all or all. So even if something happens, even if you plan out your schedule, even if nothing goes right in your day, you have the next day, the next minute, the next hour to start over again. So it's all or all. So be proactive, habit 1. Habit 2 is begin with the end in mind. Habit 3 is put first things first. Habit 4, which is what we're doing tonight, is think win-win. Here is the thing. Hold on. Someone's trying to send me a message, and I'm trying to see what Stephanie's saying. I don't know how to do it. Do you have Stephanie? You have Stephanie's number?
Her number?
Yeah, Stephanie, just write it on...
Text it to me.
text it to Maddie, Stephanie. I don't know if I'm freezing for some people.
At first it was, you just had to exit out, come back in.
Who?
It was error loading for me.
Oh, okay.
But I just exit out for fresh, go back.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. So if it's error loading, exit out, go back in. That's what my goddaughter's here telling me. Kevin is my assistant today. Habit 4 is think win-win. Habit 5 is seek first to understand, then to be understood. Yours isn't?
No.
Oh, I don't have Facebook.
Okay. Habit 6 is synergize. And habit 7 is sharpen the saw, which is basically renew yourself regularly. It's still doing it?
It's lagging. It's lagging.
It's lagging. Okay. So I should. Guys, I might have to go back in the hallway.
That sounds fun.
Maddie, can you see what's going on with the
It's not working.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll upload it.
I tried my best.
You tried your best. Thank you. Then this 8th habit that has been added is find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. Oh, thank you, Tish. Because I'm just like, girl, I don't know what's going on. This was happening to me last time. Thank you, Juanita. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just keep going, and I'm not going to stop.
Right. No, it's not.
I'm not going to stop. Okay. So that is, it can be found in Stephen Covey's 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. And I'm telling you, it is such a good book. But my thing is, if you're great on something, then teach everybody else around you to be great. Let's be great together. I just feel like in our community, it's just so like, we're fighting each other. We're fighting. And listen, there's room at the table for everybody to be great. Every single body. So I just want to say that, hey, Keisha. Hey, Pauline. So 7 habits of highly effective people. Then, if you're familiar with SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time framed. So I want you to 7 habits of highly effective people and SMART goals. And now we're just going to get right into how you plan your day. So the first thing is that there are just things that are non-negotiable. Going to bed and as adults sleeping 6 to 7 hours is non-negotiable. There's a certain time that you should try to get to bed. You should try to get to bed between 10 and 11 because your body makes melatonin, which helps your hormones. It helps you to regulate just different things in your body. And I can't go into all of that because my mind's not on the melatonin right now. But the first thing you want to do in planning your time is you want to look at, there are 24 hours in a day. You don't get any more than 24 hours. So you want to first log in your non-negotiables. Sleep, what time you wake up in the morning. I'm a firm believer that most people, when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they do is they go to the bathroom. Okay? So my thing is, hey, you could do your devotionals in the bathroom. Just have it right next to, have right next to the toilet. I'm just saying. And you get your devotional done. Now, some people they get up in the morning, they have their prayer time, they have their devotional. So you want to make sure, because those are things that feed your soul. So whether you do it in the morning or whether you do it in the evening or whether you do it at your lunchtime, put that in your calendar. So your sleep, your devotional, your prayer time, and then you eat. So you got to put the time that you eat. Don't use your car to eat. Just put in your calendar when you eat. Then, so you have your sleeping, you have your prayer time, devotional time, you have your eating. You have your time that you have to get ready in the morning, whether it's to go to school. Christy, I hit snooze. Oh my gosh. So you have to have that in your calendar. So if you get up, if your alarm goes off at 6, this bugs me about my husband. I'm like, do not hit that snooze button or I'm going to hit you. So if you know you're the kind of person that hits snooze 2 times, and so on your calendar, you would just say, I don't really get up at 6. I get up at 6:15, because you want to be as realistic as possible. The best thing that you can do in planning your time is knowing yourself. I know that I'm an early morning person. As soon as I wake up, I have to get dressed. Guilty of eating lunch while you're driving? No, Pauline, I'm telling you, I'm going to take you through some things that are really going to help you. So you want to put your non-negotiables, the things that you have to do, your travel time back and forth to work or school, your travel time, if you're going to church, extracurricular activities, exercising, you want to have all of that down because those eat up time. And sometimes if we don't put it down, we're like, what did I do today? I don't know where all my time went. Well, because you didn't log your time in. So all your non-negotiables need to go into your calendar. Now, I'm a big believer I believe that part of my schedule is on my phone because Pastor Matt and I, sometimes we have appointments together. He's picking up Maddie. I might be picking up the kids. So his schedule is one color. My schedule is another color. And then whatever activities we have for the kids, that's a whole nother color. And then our assistants they have certain things that they're adding to our calendar. So it really helps us to be color-coded on our Google Calendar. But I'm a firm believer in writing. So I also have my calendars that I write in. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So I just got this amazing new calendar. Yes, practice managing your time, because when you manage your time, all of the things we talked about, a bucket list a couple of weeks ago, everything on your bucket list, you will be able to accomplish if you learn how to manage your time well. So again, in your planners, whether you're using it on your phone or you're using an actual planner that you write in, yes, isn't that a great idea, Cynthia? Because I'm telling you, if you're married or even if you're single and have children, if you color code their schedules and put it in Google, it is so helpful. I'm telling you, it saves me time. This is what we're talking about, reclaiming our time. Let me tell y'all while I have this, okay? I have this because when I go to sleep, I wake up at the crack of dawn, at the little ray of sun. So when I wear my eye mask, it helps me to sleep longer. But anyway, we're talking about reclaiming our time today. So I just got off track. What was I saying? You're supposed to be my assistant. I'm talking about the Google Calendar.
Oh, color coding.
Color coding. So there are times, it saves me so much time that Pastor Matt has his stuff in one color, I have my stuff in another color, and then the kids are in a different color. So a lot of times I don't even have to call him. I can just say, let me see what he has going on. Oh, he has this going on. So you know what? I'm going to have to do something else. So Google Calendar is amazing. Thank you, Cynthia, for that. Cynthia said she keeps hers in purple and her husband's in blue. But it has saved us so much time. So now this is why I'm such a big proponent on writing, because there's a vein in your hand that when you write something out, it imprints it in your brain. So I'm going to show you the calendars that I use. So this is my calendar. Jeremiah has a tight schedule, and I didn't know I could put it in a Google. Yes, Kathleen, you could put it in the Google Calendar, and I'm telling you, it's so great. You can have so many calendars on the Google Calendar. I even have the church's calendar on my Google, and then I can combine it as well. So this is a calendar planner that you can get from Michael's, and there's a lot on Etsy. There are a lot of people that have planners. And Emily, if you're still on, I know Annette was telling me that you guys have a friend that has a planner. So if you put her link up, that would be awesome. If you're still on, because I can't remember the name of her calendar, her planner. But this is from Michael's Arts and Crafts store. And this is the Create 365 planner. I use this one as kind of like a way to relax. This is kind of funny, but so this one is like, you can get all these different stickers. All right, if there are guys on, this is just a girl thing. We're in my closet, so sorry. Maybe there are some guys who like stickers. I don't know. So it comes with, you can get all these stickers, and it has all these little things. Some are spiritual, some are, girly things. So I have all these stickers that I use with this calendar, and I like it because it's very inspirational. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And I mainly use this calendar for house stuff. And then it helps me wind down at the end of the day and to just kind of reflect on what I've done for the day. And so I'm going to just show you a little snippet of January. Let's get to that. Okay. So this would be, things like I went and got my nails done, laundry, making sure I drink water. Girl, this is my prayer closet. This is my closet. This is my little everything, because we're in closet talk. This is what I do on Thursdays and Sundays. When I did errands, if I had a good hair day, if I celebrated a girls' night in, movie night. So I just use this to just kind of sit down and just kind of reflect on what I did in the house. And it has really helped me to see how much I do in the house. So I strictly use this for that. I love this calendar because, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I can get a calendar and I may not use the whole thing. But so this is not dated. So even if I only get to a certain month in this calendar, I can go back and I can reuse it, okay? Oh, amen, Deslina. Okay, so this calendar, Be Present, it has all these fun little things. This is Be Present, you know, you got this. You know, sometimes you just need that. Girl, you got this. Or guy, because I know there are guys on. You got this. So this is just a great, you know, I call it my arts and craft planner. And then another little accessory that I want to show you that I have is, I like to have all my stuff together. Do you remember to check all your calendars? So yeah, so I'm telling you right now. So my calendar that's on my phone, I strictly use that for work. I have to live by that calendar because we have so much stuff going on all the time. And so the one in my phone is work because I know I'm going to have my phone all the time. Yes, Lori, that is such a great, because I'm going to get to that planners are wonderful for measuring your progress and your milestones. I just went through one of my planners and I was like, yes, all the stuff that I was able to do and things that I've done in the past. I was just talking to someone at the office today and letting them know that I went through an old planner, and I was like, it may not seem like we've accomplished a lot, but when you look back, you can say, wow, we did a lot of stuff because it's on my planner. But anyway, this little tool I keep with my planners, tweezers. I know they're for your eyebrows, to keep your eyebrows beat, but when you're using these stickers, oh my gosh, these tweezers, I just keep it in a little basket with all my stuff, and I just use it to pick up the stickers and lay it down. So tweezers with your planners, every single thing, right? Let's see, Juanita, I have a financial calendar, a life calendar, and a business girl, that's what I'm talking about. So this one, Pauline, is strictly for home because it's like my relaxing calendar. You know, it's so great, and I use all my stickers with it. But this calendar, if Michelle is still on, Michelle, I love my passion planner. So the reason, what, you just changed something to blue, honey. What is that? Hi,
No,
Pastor
that's
Mona. What
just-
is that from? Oh, okay. Tracy, you have to have a party planning time.
to that
You have to
planner.
add party planning time to that planner. Right. Thank you, Tracy. So yes, I do need to add that because we are planning a party because Maddie's turning 18 and he's graduating from high school. And my granddaughter is turning 16 in September. So I have 2 major parties that I have to plan this year. So anyway, this is the Passion Planner. That's a great idea to start a finance calendar. I love the Passion Planner. First of all, the color is so beautiful. I just love it. And then the thing about the Passion Planner that I really love is this. So listen, if you are interested in a Passion Planner, I don't get paid by them, but I just want to say that it's like how the planner's set up, why writing works. Let me just read that to you. Think of your mind as a juggler and the thoughts that occupy your mind as balls. The more balls in your mind that your mind must juggle, the more strain you put on your mind and the more susceptible you are to becoming overwhelmed and dropping everything. Shakira's turning 40 and you might need just a calendar for your spectacular 40th birthday, because listen, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, people. Listen, let's all be great together, because Shakira just posted for people to give her ideas for her 40th birthday, and everybody was just posting great things. And my thing, let's all be great together. See how we're all adding tips and we're saying, I have this calendar, Juanita, Cynthia, everybody. Yes. Yeah, Michelle, that's another trip you're going to have to make to Boston. So that's why writing works, because you could have all this stuff in your head and it could become so overwhelming, and then you just feel like I can't do anything. So here's my line again. You know how people say all or nothing? No, all or all. Okay? Hey, Pastor Serenas. So all or all. So if you have everything in your mind and you're trying to juggle everything, you're not going to get anything done. So writing things down in one place assures you that no matter when you want to revisit that you'll know exactly where it is. Okay? So, passion planning. The first thing you do is you dream big. See, that's what I was talking about in terms of like your bucket list is you dreaming big, writing everything down that you want to do. Then you break it down into bite-sized pieces. And then you work at it a little bit at a time. That's why when you do your calendar, you put your non-negotiables first, because then you see exactly how much time you have left and you eliminate time wasters. Passion planner. So I've showed you the passion planner. I've showed you the happy planner. This is a planner. I don't know who said this about revisiting your old planners to see how far you've come. Well, this is one of my old planners. This is the Performance Planner by Zig Ziglar, who has since passed away. So this planner, the reason I loved this planner is that, oh, I'm sorry, Joan. I'm going to post it, though, so you can watch it. Hey, you and Shakira should get together, Suzalie. It has a personal commitment to yourself. And so I took this personal commitment oath, and I'm telling you, it was life-changing. I've never been the same since I took this personal commitment oath. Then it has, how to balance life's priorities. It breaks it down into spiritual, career, social, financial, family, physical, and mental. And Zig Ziglar believes that if you break your life down into these categories, that you'll be a balanced person. And then he has these goal planning sheets, and I don't think this one is sold anymore, but it was so great because I had to identify my goals, and then I had to identify my benefits from reaching the goals, the major obstacles and mountains to climb to reach the goal, the skills or knowledge required, individuals, groups, companies, and organizations to reach the goal. See, this is what I'm saying. You need other people. Yes, Kathleen, as a single mom, it's hard juggling so much, but that's why we need each other. That's why your purpose is best fulfilled on a team. That's one of the 7 habits of highly effective people, which is synergize. Habit 6. I talked about those in the beginning. Habit 6, synergize, is work together to achieve more. You cannot do it by yourself. That's why I have my goddaughter in here, because I said, girl, you're going to have to start helping me on these Thursdays and Sundays. All right. So individuals, groups, companies, and organizations to work with to reach the goal. Then a plan of action to reach the goal. And then your completion date. I am a huge proponent on, if you have it listed down, as long as you have it listed down and you're working a little bit at a time. I've wanted to do these Facebook Lives or Closet Talks since 2016. I just found everything that I had written out that I wanted to do for Closet Talk. I wanted to just share resources and information that I had, and hey, I just felt like, hey, I just want to give it out. I don't want anything. I just want to be able to give it out. So I wrote that down in 2016. A lot of stuff was going on in my life. Pastor Matt and I have 2 churches, 5 services, building projects. We just have so much stuff going on. But I just knew I needed to do this for me. It was just something God laid on my heart, and I really wanted to do it. It didn't happen in 2016. It didn't happen in 2017. but now I'm doing it. It was on my list, and I just said, at the appropriate season, I will get to it. And right now, this is the season. So, you know, your completion date is important, but don't beat yourself up because life happens. Yes, Serena, I had talked about that in the beginning, the SMART goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, results-oriented, and time-framed. Those are SMART goals. But here, so this is my journal. I love it. This is where I keep my bucket list. Okay, so I always try to make sure that my bucket list somehow is incorporated into my calendar. And then this is this new calendar that I just ordered. Yes, now is the time. You're not too late or behind. You're right where you need to be. And I'm sorry, some people might have a slower Wi-Fi, but I do have, you know, I had to call Verizon because I'm very serious about my closet talk. And I'm just like, Lord, I don't know why I have to do this, but I have to do it. So Verizon is coming on Wednesday, and they are going to upgrade my Fios. How about that? Okay, so I just want to say that. But this is the Law of Attraction Planner. When I tell you this planner is every single thing, I just got this one in. I don't know when I'll start using it, but I just love the beginning of it because it has like your emotional vibrations, your affirmations. Like, listen to this. I mean, when you're feeling angry, right? Hatred, rage, jealousy, or revenge, this is what you need to say to yourself. All is well. I love myself. Remember how Pastor Matt would say that all the time? Because we stand in the mirror. We're just like, I love myself. You are beautiful. Look at you. I mean, you've got to affirm yourself, right? And then it says, I let go of my anger so I can see clearly. Because anger, I don't know if you've ever been angry, but anger can blind you. And sometimes when I feel it escalating, I need to go somewhere and just bring it down. I need to take that 150 miles per hour head going, about to kill somebody. I need to go into the bathroom, take a few deep breaths, put some water on my face, and say, because you know they say anger is related to fear. What are you afraid of? And then you just let it go. Okay, so it has all these emotional vibrations, your affirmations, and then your action steps to feel better and increase your happiness. Visualize that your dreams are going to come true. Feel grateful. Give love and embrace love. I mean, this is really scripture. The scripture says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Meditate. Take the time to reflect on what God has already done for you. Yes, this planner is everything, Tracy. I'm telling you. You don't even understand. Okay, let me read something else. Oh, when you want to blame someone, I let go easily and all is well. I take 100% responsibility for my life. I draw from my inner strength. Even if you feel like you don't have strength, because we really don't. Because my strength is made perfect when I'm weak before Him. So anyway, this planner is amazing. Skills I want to master to achieve my goals. Habits I need to change to achieve my goals. Who am I surrounded by? People who influence me in a negative way? Yeah, you got to write it down. And then positive people I will spend more time with. Accountability partners, tasks to delegate. How many of us are always like, oh, well, I'll just do that myself. Yeah, let that go. So anyway, the first thing I would do is I have this is my master list, okay? So I just sit and I pour out. First I do my non-negotiables in my calendar. Then I sit and I just have my list of all the things that I want to accomplish. And then I begin to plug it into my calendar. And along with my appointments, Oh, thank you, Christy. Yes, thank you, Christy. Yes, I'm so glad you put it down. So I take my list and then I look at it and I say, okay, when does that really need to happen? The Law of Attraction, I purchased it on Amazon because I'm a Prime member and I wanted it quick. But yes, Cynthia, delegate. Telling you, delegate. You take the task that somebody else can do for you. Because I'm telling, a lot of times there are people that are asking if we need help. And we're just like, oh, no, I got it. I had to stop that. Because once I had these kids, there was so much I couldn't do anymore. But, so I take my list and then I say, does this really need to be done now? Or can that wait a couple of weeks? Because a lot of times I'm that now person. I want to get every single thing off my list. But then I'm just like, you know what? Just take your time and you'll be okay. And so get your master list, all the things that you want to do, places you want to go. And then you just look at the whole year and you kind of figure out where you want to put it in. You've already put your non-negotiables and then you schedule out your time. And then you see where you have spaces of time. Can you show the cover again? This is and if you type in Law of Attraction, it'll just come up. Law of Attraction Journal. The universe is conspiring in my favor. Yes. And it has all kinds. Oh my gosh. You're going to love this, Christy. Keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Isn't that powerful? Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive. Are you listening to this? Because your habits become your values. And keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. Whoo! Gandhi.
Of course.
Gandhi was the man. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so as we come to a little end, because I'm a little tired, I gave my all today at the church. I want to share something with you that is just really such a blessing to me. And that is my study of the Hebrew culture and the Hebrew calendar. Hi, Steve. So in the Hebrew,
Text Bubba.
Angel?
Steph.
Oh, no, she said she's finally on.
Oh.
Who knows what was going on with Stephanie? Stephanie is the reason
Hi, Steph.
that I'm doing this. So, Stephanie, you missed a lot. You're going to have to catch the replay because I'm not going back through it. But you came on at the right time because I'm going to talk a little bit about the Jewish calendar. Hi, Miss Angel, my other goddaughter. Oh, my God, did you bump your head?
Oh, my back.
Sheesh. So we are in the month of Shavat. So what I do, and tonight I'll be taking my calendar.
This short.
Yeah, taking my calendar from my phone and adding it to my Passion Planner. So this is the month of Shavat, which is the month of trees and seed. Stephanie girl. Trees and seed. So in the month of trees and seed, it's whatever you're planting is going to take root. So you want to be very careful of the seeds that you plant in this month. You want to be careful of what's going on in your mind, what's going on around you, the conversations that you're having. You don't want to be a dumping ground for anyone. You want to be very aware of what is happening in the month of Shavat. The other thing that this is just something I did. I'm not saying this is thus saith the Lord. I just want to share with you something that really has been working for me, is that when I read in the book of Genesis how the Lord created the earth, and every day there was something that he was doing on the earth, what I decided to do was his day one, where he says, let there be light. For me, day one is always about revelation. And so on Sundays, I walk in an atmosphere and in a spirit of revelation. On Mondays, and I'm giving this to you for free,
Right.
On Mondays, it says, I need my Bible. Pull the Bible up on your phone, honey. 'Cause I didn't bring my Bible in here. On Monday, I need Genesis 1. On Monday, he separates the waters. And so I believe on Mondays that we should walk in a spirit of transparency. So on Mondays, there's just certain things that I do on Mondays. So when I talk about non-negotiables.
Oh, this is NLT.
Oh, it's fine. When I talk about non-negotiables, the way that I set up my calendar, and it might be helpful for you, is that there are certain things that I do on certain days, okay? Hi, Serena. I'm not trying to preach, but this is just such a revelation for me, and I just want to give it to everybody, because if you set your calendar up like this, I'm telling you what has been happening for me is so amazing. So on day 1, it says, God said, let there be light, and there was light. And when he's talking about light, he's talking about revelation. So on Sundays, I walk in a spirit of revelation. And I think it's so profound, because those of us that are believers, when we go to church, as we're getting dressed, we should just be like, God, when you created the heavens and the earth, you created everything with a specific purpose. And so I believe that the governing atmosphere on Sunday is revelation. And then when we get to day 2, he says, let there be a space between the waters to separate the waters above and the waters below. On Mondays, I walk in a spirit of transparency. So Monday is a day that, I'm planning for my week. I'm cleaning out my bag. I'm getting stuff together in the house. I mean, it's a day where I'm unveiling Mona. I'm thinking about, like, okay, what's going to happen for the rest of the week? That's what my Monday is. Anyone who knows me knows you're going to find me either you're going to find me in a cafe, you're going to find me somewhere sitting down and cleaning out, being transparent, just dealing with this person in here. Then on Tuesday, after he separates the waters from above and below, then that's when the lights appear in the, marking the 3rd day. Let the waters the waters beneath the sky flow together in one place so dry ground may appear. So when he says, so dry ground may appear, for me, Tuesday is a firm foundation, okay? So I believe on Tuesdays is when I set up a lot of my meetings, when I'm talking and I'm giving out to people from my firm foundation and the foundation of the Word of God. So on Tuesdays, I try to make sure that whatever I'm doing has to do with foundation, has to do with, being rooted and grounded and just giving out the Word of God. And then on Wednesday, that's the 4th day, it says, let the lights appear in the sky. And then he separates the lights, and then he creates day and time. And so Wednesday is for me an awareness of time. It's just being aware of the minutes, the moments, everything that's happening and that's going on. And I try to walk in that awareness of, my calendar, making sure that things are lining up the way that they should be. And now I'm telling you, this just works for me. So at the top of my page for my journal, I have revelation, transparency, firm foundation, awareness of time, movement, authority, reflection, and then I have the governing atmosphere of the month according to the Hebrew calendar. And I went through my calendar and I just put it on the top of every single month. Now that's just something I do. I'm saying time management is a personal choice, okay? So on Wednesday, awareness of time. Thursday is when let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds. So you see a lot of movement is happening in the earth. And so on Thursday is another day that I have a different kind of meetings, but it usually has to do with movement. It's like, because we always have things going on at church, different things happening. So Thursday is always movement. And then Friday is authority, because after movement, it says, let the earth produce every sort of animal, offspring. That's when humans are made. And we're made to walk in the authority of God. So I'm telling you, if you ever have to have a meeting where you're sitting and like, girl, if you're going for a mortgage or whatever you're doing, I would do it on a Friday, because Friday is an authority day. That's when humans were made, and that's when God said, be fruitful and multiply. He gave us authority over everything on this earth. And then Saturday is when God rested. And so on Saturday is when I just use that as a reflection day. So yesterday I sat, I had to get stuff ready for a couple of meetings that I'm having. I put together a couple of binders. I just said, you know what? I have to learn to walk in the revelation. Can you hit that, honey? Because my battery's running. I have to learn to walk in the revelation of what God has given. So I just encourage you, again, all or all. Some of us will start planners, and I think I said it on another one. Maybe you started a planner and, you didn't finish it. So who cares? Now take that old planner and use it as a vision journal. I mean, you could still use it. Don't say, oh, I started it and I didn't finish. No. Maybe you only got through 5 months of your planner last year, but you got through 5 months. So, use the next 5 months as your vision journal. Is my vision journal up there? I don't think it is. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. It's in here. All right. So here's an old planner that I had. These are I'm always cutting out words. So this was an old planner from, oh gosh, I covered the month, so I can't even tell you. So it was an old planner, and then I just took this planner and I used it as a vision journal. I was like, oh man, I never got to use it, blah, blah, blah. All or all. So I gave my all, and I just made it into a vision journal. See what I'm saying? There we go.
Boom.
The other thing because my phone's about to die, so I need to, vision journal is an excellent idea. Oh, great. All right, let me look at my notes. We talked about our non-negotiables, putting it in our calendar. Start with your sleep, bathing, commuting, kids, work, eating, all of that, non-negotiables. Then your bucket list and your goals should make it in your schedule. You need to live with intention. Keep an ongoing list and then break it down into daily intentions. Time management is a journey. Begin with the end in mind. What works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. But we're all here we're sharing. Summarize Saturday. And never give up. That's right. Serena, this is why I love you. Never give up. And then remember, every day is a fresh start. Keep going until you find your formula. That's what Serena's saying. Never give up. And every day is a fresh start. The other thing about time management is find resources. There's tons and tons of resources. This book, The Best Year of Your Life, Dream It, Plan It, Live It by Debbie Ford is an awesome, awesome, awesome book to have the best year of your life. And so I believe in resources. Okay, so we're going to bring it to a close. Let me get myself back together. I took my little clippings. I think I told you before that I'm always clipping stuff out of magazines to add to my vision journal. This one is almost filled. Zakia, are you texting me? Okay, I'm going to text you back, girl. Love lives here. Isn't that nice? Love lives here. So anyway, okay. That is what I have for you today. I'm going to end with the 7 habits of highly effective people again. And I think Christy put them up. So we're going to be proactive. We're going to take responsibility for our life. We're going to begin with the end in mind. And we're going to define our mission and our goals in life. We're going to put first things first. We're going to prioritize and do the most important things. We're going to think win-win. Everyone can have a win-win attitude. If you're great, everybody around you should be great. Everyone. Let's be great together. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen to people sincerely. And we're going to synergize. We're going to work together to achieve more. Sharpen the saw. Renew yourself regularly. We can always be better. The person I am today should be a different person that I am next week. And then I love, even though it's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I believe this book, there is a book that came out with the 8th habit. Find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. You know, my husband says to me all the time, you know, with all the things that you have to do, everything on your plate, like, why do you add things? And I think, actually, it's probably going to make me cry. Thank God I pulled my eyelashes off already. But I really live my life to help other people find their voice. That is my mission in life. And I think if we all work really hard, yes, Judy, it's an amazing book. If we all work really hard to help each other be great, man, what a powerful movement we could start. You know, a lot of the movements they just seem like they're always around something like negative that happened. But what if as just people we decided that, you know what, hey, let's all be great. You know, let's all build each other up and help each other get to the next place and reach each other's goals. And that's the only reason why I feel really compelled to do this. Oh, Ruthie, you can watch it. My phone died.
Whose phone died?
Mine?
No, it didn't.
It may have, because it was on low batteries.
It's not dead, Mommy. You're good.
Oh, okay.
She's just
all right.
weird.
Well, we're going to end. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you on Thursday. Finish at the bottom.
No. Mm-mm.